This is a train inside of my game, and today we will make sound effects for it. For context, in the last video I made this entire game while being inside of a train. But it was impossible to make the sound effects in the train as well. So once we have the sound effects, we can release this game. As you probably noticed, I was getting some water to cook. Yeah, this is going to be the core part of the sound effect for the train engine. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but it's definitely worth a try. Also, please don't try this at home, even though I'm doing it. I'm a train professional who... But seriously, this can get more dangerous than you think. We're building up pressure using hot water. Do you hear this? Ah, fuck. And then we release this pressure. So the steam coming out here is extremely hot. Also, if you build up too much pressure, the kettle can explode. This is the sound we just made edited. This is how it sounds without effects. Distort it, pitch it down, boost the bass, here you go. But it's obviously not complete yet. Okay, so to give it some depth, we just rub some wood together. Attach it to the trick. I want to understand the sound of the wheels getting pressed with a lot of weight onto the train track. But it's really hard to understand it from just videos. So I'm gonna go and look at some real trains. So the problem is, the further away we get from the train, the more reverb we hear from the train. But in order to recreate the sound, we first have to understand the original sound before any reverb is applied to it. Okay, so here we are. Yep, that's a good spot. Good luck. Just gonna put this right here. Okay, I hope my phone won't. That should be fine. But I'm wearing this high-vis vest, so the train drivers don't think that I'm gonna jump in front of the train. Please don't kill my phone. Please don't kill my phone. Alright. Let's see if it was worth it. Okay, I guess that's all we need. Let's go home. The next one is for the salt slash, just the raw, normal salt slash in the air. So let's go in the garden and make it. The first element is like a whoosh sound effect. There are a lot of ways to do that. Actually, that's a lot better, so I guess we'll go with that. We also need a tiny metal scrape, just to reinforce that it comes from the sword. There it is. This is the full sound in context. But we also need a sound that plays whenever we actually hit the other player. For another plan is to just hit random stuff with the bottle. Ah, fuck. Nah, that's a bad idea, bad idea. I'm gonna break my fucking hand. Okay, one more time. This is wet. Come on. Okay. Fuck! Come on. This is the one. This is the one. Oh yeah, I can get through here. Well, that shit is strong. Okay, one big hit. Ah, fuck! Oh shit! I'm defeated. Ah, anything else hurt? That thing broke. That was kinda inevitable. I layered the impact of the sword breaking and just one of the metal impacts to create this sound. I showed this to a friend and he said it doesn't really sound like I'm hitting a human. So right now we are going to fix that. We just want to take a towel. It doesn't really matter which one. We can try different ones and see how that works. But I think it should be all pretty similar. So just put this into the water all the way. So now we have a towel that's full of water. And now I want to see what happens if we just do this. It's not like I'm having an actual plan or something. I'm just playing around basically, seeing what works, what doesn't. Okay, this works pretty well. We just make this have nearly no water left, and then we press it together a lot, like that, and now we go. I think that works pretty well. Here's how it sounds in context. The next thing we do are the footsteps. They're pretty straightforward. This is how they sound in-game.
Now, since we are on a moving train, there has to be some sort of wind sound. But how does wind sound? If I just hold the camera out of a moving car, it sounds like that. But if I instead hold my head outside, it sounds different to me. So we obviously want to create the sound the way it actually sounds and not how the microphone picks it up. I have two ideas how we could get the actual sound. The first one is very simple. We just take this furry fabric called fox fur. You can buy it on Amazon. And we just wrap it around the camera. And then we just hold the camera outside. And the second idea is dangerous and will at least get me a cold. So once again, don't try this at home. I'm holding my head outside of the window and I really try to concentrate on what I actually hear. What are the different sounds that I might be able to recognize, and I'm writing down all of it. Everything that comes in my mind, everything that I recognize in some way, everything that I can describe, I try to describe it in a way that if I see my description, I will be able to imagine the sound. And once we have that, it's really just about recreating every single detail, which we did for the entire video, so that's gonna be easy.
If you want to use these sounds in your own game, go check out my Patreon. It's like $5. Also, to play the game, there's an itch page in the description. You can download it for free for Windows and Mac. Thank you for watching. You have a good one.